child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste, to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, compassion, King, to all him, the King of kings, salvation brings. Let love in hearts enthroning. Raise, oh raise, oh Son on high. His mother sings a lullaby. Joy, oh joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping? Raise, raise a Son on high. His mother sings a lullaby. Joy, oh joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. Joy, oh joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, long winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been cool. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Hello everybody and welcome. Giada Valenti here in Las Vegas, Funny to say, 4 p.m. is not 2 p.m. today. We were discussing with among each other which time would be better. So we said, let's do it until the end of the year at 4 p.m. to see if it's better for all of you, probably on the East Coast, because maybe it's late and you're already have your dinner. And I know I'm gonna have a problem with all my European friends because for them is in the middle of the night, like mom and dad. They will watch probably the day tomorrow. So buongiorno a voi se ci guardate domani. And of course in Australia it's a little bit later in the morning, so it's not 5, 7 in the morning, but it's already 9, 10, 11 in the morning. I see there Diane, Karen and Elena, and of course all my circle of love. You already wrote some message over there. I'm sure many of them, they don't even know we are going live right now. They're gonna watching us later and say, what happened? I was already receiving some message like, you're not going home today at 2 p.m. Yes, I am, I said a little bit later. So welcome also, welcome to all the new people. Of course, in sign language, this is the sign for welcome. Welcome to all of you watching for the first time. It's Giada Valenti here. I am a singer and songwriter from Venice, Italy. And we always do sign language here on the Giada Live. We started doing Giada Live on March 18. Can you believe it? When COVID-19 started. And my friend Diane and Sel, that are by the way watching, they made me aware that having a son who is deaf, about the difficulty of deaf people during COVID, because we are wearing masks, they could not understand and read our lips. So I decided to educate myself and all of you to sign language. We have learned through all these 8-9 months, thanks to Diane, she's my teacher, many signs in signed language. I even signed some song myself, of course. What a wonderful world. And there is another one coming up in the next couple of days. And we did several even songs with Diane signing live for us. Talking of which, we just did last Saturday a Christmas concert. Love Under the Christmas Tree was a live streaming concert. I want to thank all of you that bought a ticket to watch last Saturday. So all of you watch live. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't not seen it live, you still can buy your ticket. Actually, we sold many tickets today. So thank you for that. Many friends of New York. They can watch the replay of the concert, of course. You can go on giadavalenti.com and you have all the information how to do it. And in a couple of days, actually it should be tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, it will be also CC, closed captured for people that are deaf. I know some of you had already bought a ticket for some other friends, because you could also purchase a ticket as a gift for somebody else. And some of you purchased a ticket for friends and family that were deaf and are wondering where this closed capturing will be available. And it should be actually the day tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, but I will make sure to post it everywhere on social media with a link. And if you know somebody who is deaf, you can still buy a ticket closed capturing for them, so at least they have some Christmas cheer also during the holiday for them, and also for all of you. Talking of sign language, we did a concert at Elina's house. I'm back here, and I got this one from Diane, this beautiful painting of a sign language. Of course, we all know here at the Giada Live, this means I love you. So for all of you that are watching for the first time, I know many of you are watching today from the page of Italian Living. On Thursday, we always talk, we go live also from their page. This is the sign for I love you. And thank you for this beautiful painting. Actually, it's, by the way, really being painted by somebody. So I'm very proud of this. And it's going to be on my wall. So you're going to be seeing, of course, the sign of I love you a lot. Thank you so much, Diane and Sal, for this beautiful gift. I got so many gifts actually during this COVID. We were just saying yesterday with Bob and Mary Lou that I know they are watching that 2020 has not been the greatest year for all of us, for us artists for sure not, because we lost our job and until next year there is no concert. But I said on the good things there has been so much love all around the Giada Live here. We have called each other the circle of love, and we became friends, and now we are all a family. And I know many of you have been with me since day one. So I see some people appearing for the first time, like you, Kim and Stump. You are from Ohio, and welcome. You are watching probably for the first time. So guys, if you're watching for the first time, please let us know where you're watching from. And if you're watching from the East Coast, Thank you for that. I love you, Kimi. I know you guys had a snowstorm yesterday. Oi, oi, oi. Somebody from Las Vegas today posted something funny. They said, "This is the way I love my snowstorm." Watching on Facebooks from Las Vegas, because as you may know, in Las Vegas we have the sun shining every day and no snowstorms whatsoever. Even though I was made aware by Roger, one of the member of my circle of love, and the small circle of love that made possible the concert last Saturday when we were going live, even here in Vegas, we had a kind of a slow, very small and snowflakes coming down from the sky. So we signed that language, actually, one of the songs, "Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow," Diane, me and you, and it worked. We even had some snow here in Las Vegas. I see even Antonio, our favorite pastry chef, appearing there. He's in Dublin, of course. He's in the middle of the night, so Antonio is not sleeping now. I see Jenny from Chicago, and actually, look what I have here, girls. Last week, a week ago actually, I was given this one. This is remembering the circle of love, of course, from Jenny, Alina, and Diane. You all guys are part of this, and this was a nice trophy that they gave me. Remember, I am star, and you guys are all these people around the circle of love, and I have it here on my desk. We are working actually on having like a real desk, so when I'm going live you guys can see all the stuff on the desk. So we are working, still working, because believe it or not, COVID-19 will stay with us for a little bit longer. I know vaccinations have been starting everywhere in the world. I was made aware also from my parents in Italy, Mama and Papa, that is starting also today in Italy. Of course, also like in the United States, the first to get the vaccine will be the first responders. So hospitals, people, doctors, firefighters, then of course the elderly that are in the nursing home, and then the elderly that are outside, and then probably all of us. So I think we are not gonna be able to go to normal life for a couple of months more. Remember my motto: every day more in COVID is one day less. So let's keep positive. The concert team was counting the blessings, and boy, we do all have many, many blessings to count. And I see also Teresa from Edison, New Jersey. You are amazing. Thank you so very much, Teresa. You seems to be new to me. I see also Connie. Merry Christmas and wishing you a wonderful 2021 from Canada.
Teresa is probably family from Elena.
Oh, Teresa is probably family from Elena. Nice to have you with us. I see also Ayub is from Morocco. So we have some people from, of course, Mary Gigante. She's in the middle of the snowstorm in Long Island. And welcome, 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 welcome. Today, if you wonder what I have on the back I have the Lake of Como, all decorated with Christmas. Because today, even though it's, we always have this kind of travels to Italy. Today we have a kind of. Judge, you said we played the promo anyway, like we are flying to Italy anyway, to talk a little bit about Christmas. We are trying to do that. So I decided to take you also today. Oh, we don't have it today. So you remember, normally we have those bumpers that takes us to Italy. So today we don't have it. Hello, Roger. And I miss everybody. You remember, for 2 weeks, we have been on location. The Giada Live has been on the house of Helena and Frank Beninato here in Las Vegas, the location where we filmed the beautiful Christmas concert. Gigi, do we still have some pictures that they can see? Helena and Frank, of course, as guests at Christmas concert, and they have decorated the house to perfection. This is me and Diane last Saturday, signing Let It Snow, probably. And that's the beautiful, beautiful house. And the Christmas tree, we love under the Christmas tree. That's the title of the concert. And the beautiful gown that I'm wearing, of course, we all know, if you've been watching me, that gown was made for me and for me only by the designers of the star, Randolph Duke. By the way, Randolph, I also making something special for you. And I know many of you bought VIP tickets. Here is the sign that you can watch on replay. If you haven't seen it, you can still buy a ticket. I see also Annalisa Pompeo from Sicily. Annalisa, se vuoi puoi comprare il biglietto per un concerto live da Las Vegas, e lo vedi anche tu dalla Sicilia. Un abbraccio a te, Annalisa Pompeo. So many of you, I was saying, bought VIP tickets and they had the right of having a personalized message and song, and you're gonna get it by tomorrow. I know many of you are like, where is my song and my personalized message? Working on it, you're gonna get it. Oh, JJ, can you take the picture that is in the living room? We also took pictures with the small, we are a big, big circle of love from all over the world. But of course, I have my little circle of love that is here in Las Vegas, and actually is Diane and Sal, Elena, Frank, Rocco, our beautiful, beautiful Doberman, and of course Roger and Sally that made the concert possible. And we took some picture that I will also have digitally for you. Can you see here? Here is the small circle of love. That's little Rocco. Little is not a good word, let's say. And we are missing in this picture also Deborah Green. The day of the concert, she was helping us in the kitchen because, of course, we had also a beautiful dinner after the concert. And here's the picture we took with Rocco and everybody just after the concert. So, guys, I love you. I know you all know all of them. Doug, I see also Dougie, as I call him lately, is there. You still have no computer, right? So you see us very, very small in your telephone. I see Janet, of course, our wonderful Janet. That, by the way, I have to share also pictures of you guys dressed up for concert time. Anna Maria, I see there. But Anna Maria, you didn't send me a picture, but Jenny Sessa, for instance, she is by herself, and she dressed up to perfection for the concert. And I also have Salma. She was also all dressed up with her comfortable clothes. And you still, guy, if you want, you can just dress up any nights this week and buy a ticket and watch the concert. We sang many songs, all Christmas carols. You're gonna love it. And actually, I will. Many people, you were saying, how many Italian Christmas songs do we have? Very little, actually. And even here in America, we're very proud of all these beautiful songs. They have been written by Jewish people anyway. I don't know what's wrong with us. So Christmas is more kind of a Catholic celebration, but all the Christmas songs that we are all singing along have been written by Jewish people, which I say thank you to them because I sang them all last Saturday and I love them all. So today I wanted to take you to Italy. Of course, I put the Lake of Como on the back because it's Christmas. So, by the way, the name Christmas in Italiano, it's Natale, since today is the Italian episode. So Natale, it's the word for Christmas in Italian. And the word Natale comes from the Latin natalis, which means birth. And we all know we are celebrating the birth of a baby Jesus. And what do we do in Italy? Because many people said, oh, I am Italian American. I've never been in Italy for Christmas, and I want to make my my Christmas in America very Italian. I do it every year. There are only a few traditions. I count them. They're just 7, and some of them are just typical of everybody. But one of them, of course, in Italy, we always say, for instance, Buon Natale, which is a Merry Christmas, but we also say Buone Feste. If you are in Italy, you will hear many people say, hey, Buone Feste. They started in December to say that, because in Italy, the Christmas celebration is 1 month long. Yes, 1 month long of celebration. They start actually on December the 8th, so the beginning of the month, and with the Festa dell'Immacolata Concezione, the Immaculate Conception, and it runs through January 6th, which is the Epiphany, the Epifania, as we say, la Festa della Befana. So count from 8 to 6, December 8th to January 6th is a month of feste. So that's why we say Buone Feste, because for 1 month, what do we do in Italy? Well, first things, we do it all year round, but we do extra in this kind of time, con le feste. We eat, and we eat some more food. I know you guys are laughing. I see also, by the way, somebody from Egitto. Ciao dall'Egitto. Un saluto anche a te dall'Egitto. I think your name is Ahmed Ali. Welcome, welcome. I see also Chris from South Philadelphia. You must be also in the middle of the blizzard, right? There, stay warm, guys. Welcome to all of you. I see Patricia Campana, of course. She's part of the Circle of Love for the longest time. I love you, and thank you for being, she was with us also last Saturday. So, we eat and we eat some more. So, what do we eat? Well, we have, just like many of you, we have the dinner before Christmas, of course, il cenone di Natale. And indeed, we don't have meat. We don't eat meat because we're going to have meat on Christmas Day. So normally we have fish. Many of you are wondering, do we have the 7 fishes? That's an Italian American tradition. So I make you laugh because a few years back, my parents, my mom and dad are in Italy, of course, and they were in New York with us. And I said, Ma, we need to have the 7 fishes. And my mother said, what's that? I said, it's a tradition they have here in America for the Italian America. So my father is from the South. I thought maybe my father recognized the tradition. My father said, no, we don't have the 7 fishes. So the 7 fishes is a tradition that it's born here in America. And the night that me and my mom, we had to make the 7 fishes, we couldn't figure it out 7 fishes. So one of the fishes were a can of tuna. So bad we were. But so we eat fish on all over the booth of Italy as well, but not 7 fishes. That just some fish and some bouillon with some tortellini or some, pasta filled with something on Christmas Day. And of course, one of the tradition I've been talking also last week when I had Alina, Diane, and Roger were with me. We talk about those special cakes that we have around the holidays. Of course, one of them is il panettone. And I also found how you pronounce it, Panettone, that's how you pronounce. And if you translate the word panettone, actually it's like a big bread, even though it's sweet and it has all kind of candies and dry fruits inside, and you can find it everywhere. And I see Antonio Argentieri, probably Antonio can also make it from scratch. We in Italy, we just buy it. I know it's kind of complicated to make it. And I am the panettone, so it's more from, you find it everywhere in Italy, but it's more a tradition that was born around the Lombardy region, so around Milan. I'm Venetian, I'm from Venice, and in the region of Veneto, we have, of course, also Verona, the city of Juliet and Romeo, and actually the second and my favorite dessert from the holidays, il Pandoro, originated in Verona. It's my favorite, as you can see. It's white, like the snow of you guys there. It doesn't have any kind of fruits inside. It's made with sugar and eggs and butter. It's very, very sweet, and it has the shape of a Christmas tree, which bring me to Saturday when I will be in the kitchen cooking. There is a possibility to make with il Pandoro, which means golden bread. You can make a Christmas tree. So Saturday, if you join me, I think we will go on at 2 p.m. And I haven't discussed with JJ, but I will post on social media what time I'm going live. We're going to of course, I'm going to teach you how to make the Christmas tree with il panettone. It's made with panettone, Nutella, some cream, and cherries. And I also will be making a pasta dish with fish, probably salmon, because so if you like, then on Thursday night, which is next week, when it's going to be Christmas night, if you want, you can have also your own little Italian dinner and celebrate like you would be in Italy. And we will be in Italy next year together. Remember, I keep positive. The next year we are going to be in Italy. So panettone and Pandoro. And by the way, Pandoro means golden bread. And he originated in Verona, the city of Juliet and Romeo. And it was called Pandoro, golden bread, because actually in Venice, where I'm from, the Doge, the royal family of Venice, were really putting golden leaves that were eatable, made with real gold. That's why they call it Pandoro, because originally he had golden leaf that were eatable, made of real gold. So rich they were, the Venetians. We don't do it anymore. Now we put powdered sugar, as you have seen on that picture. JJ can show it again because it's just delicious. And another thing that we have on the north, and see if JJ can find a picture, is il Torrone. This is something that I don't know if we can find it here. I've never found it. I didn't look for it here in Las Vegas, but there it is. As you can see, it's actually as a delicious. It's art. It's made, let me see if I can find, it's made with egg white, honey, sugar, and stuffed with toasted almond, walnuts, peanuts, and hazelnuts, and often is covered with 2 layers of host, which is made with the white of eggs. It's very sweet, and torrone comes from the Latin word of torrere, which means to toast. Because it's toasted, it's very hard. They make in Italy, I don't know if we can find it in the United States or in the rest of the world. You guys have to let me know. They also made a soft torrone, which is much better for your teeth. There are several variations. Now they even make it with kind of chocolate, cocoa powder inside. I don't like that one. I like the traditional one. But guys, I see you guys are watching from all over the world. Also, Montreal is there. Guys, Ellen Dettore in Montreal. Can you find Torrone where you are in Canada? I'm just wondering. Just guys, let me know if you can find these traditional Italian things. Also in Egitto, can you find Panettone and Pandoro? I'm just wondering.
Rose found it in New York, she said.
Rose founded in New York. Oh, so yeah, in New York, I'm sure the Italian American community is huge and very still connected to Italy. So maybe, and also in Canada, by the way, because I remember when I performed in Canada, many of the people of the Italian community, they do still speak Italian over there, and they were first generation immigrants. So maybe they have also stores that sells these kind of things. Another tradition, if you want to make your Christmas very Italian, is il presepio, which is the nativity. Funny enough, it originated in Umbria. The first one, I think, was made by San Francesco d'Assisi in Assisi, but now the most traditional one you find them in Naples. That's one is the nativity. Basically, it's a big tradition in the south of Italy. Actually, there are. You see that you can buy those little figure to create your own nativity. They also have live nativity, by the way. People dressed up like the people the day when Jesus was born. So you have Mary, Joseph, baby Jesus, and all the shepherds and everybody. People dressed up in some little village in the south of Italy, by the way, around the holidays. Beautiful because they really do this presepio, this nativity live with music and they are acting things. It's kind of very heartwarming. But a city where you really even find also a mercatino, like a little market where you can buy all these things, is in Naples, of course. I think JJ also have a picture somewhere. There you see. Then you can buy the all year round, by the way. Only in August they are closed, where you can buy all kind of little statue to make your own nativity. And some of the nativity even have water and electricity. Yeah, in Naples they really go crazy for that one. And many people. I don't know Rita Monte if she's watching, but she makes every year the nativity in Long Island. And I think one time we tried to count how many little things she has. She's originally from Sicily, and I think Rita has like 200, 300 little figure of the little presepio. But by the way, if you are in Italy, funny enough, the Neapolitan people are very colorful people. So in that street where you can buy all these presepio is San Gregorio Armeno in Naples. You can even find a crazy figurine because it's 2020. So do you want to have in your nativity also you see there's Katie and Harry from England and the Queen of England. You can have them. Would you like to have Charlie Chaplin or soccer player? Or I think I see also George Michael over there, and I see Elvis Presley. We are in Vegas. You can have Elvis Presley in your nativity, and you can buy them. So every statue is a couple of euros, but if you can go as crazy as you want and ended up also spending thousands of euros to make your own nativity. We talked last week about the stockings. Do you remember? We talked about the stockings and the traditions of having stocking, and you can stuff them with present. We have them in Italy, but we have them on the Epiphany. So we have them in January. The tradition started, of course, a long time ago because, of course, people were hanging clothes to dry on the open fire, and they decided that on Epiphany they would put candies for the good kids, and they would put eatable carbon which made with sugar for the bad kids. I got a lot of carbon when I was a little girl, but I liked it. It was sweet, it was black, you could have it only on the day of the La Befana. And the traditions of La Befana, believe it or not, this old lady has also very old traditions. That's the Befana. It's kind of scary actually, but she's a very sweet witch. The story goes that the day that Jesus was born, I tre re magi, which were the three kings that were going to bring gift to baby Jesus' birth, they stopped to the house of this old lady that was cleaning the house, and they invite her. She feed them. She gets these three kings, and then they said, "Would you like to come with us?" And she denied the invitation, because she said, "I cannot come. I need to clean my house." So later she found out that she was invited to see the birth of baby Jesus, the Son of God. And she was so upset about it that ever since she said, from now on the day the baby Jesus is born, I will go around with the broom around the world bringing presents to all the kids that are born. That's where the old lady La Befana traditions started. So, if you saw my concert last Saturday, I also sang La Canzone De Zamponade, which is the only Christmas carol that we have in Italy. Of course, it's called Tu scendi dalle stelle, from starry sky descending. Tu scendi dalle stelle. I know many of you love that song. We call it in Italy La Canzone dei Zamponari, which means the song of, there they are, Zamponari, the bagpipers. And you find them everywhere in the south of Italy playing with the zampogna. Yeah, it feels like you are in Scotland if you are in Italy, in the south of Italy around the holidays. But the zampognari go home the whole day, probably also this year, but with no people around because nobody's allowed to go outside. And they play from Starry Sky Descending, Tu scendi dalle stelle. Last Saturday, with my musicians, with my amazing musician that joined me for the concert, we played also that song. And of course, I sang it for you. If you remember, if you watched the concert, the original lyrics were Neapolitan, Quando nascette Ninno, which means when baby Jesus was born. And I sang it for you with the Italian. So not in the Neapolitan dialect, I sing it with Italian lyrics, which is one of the most popular way to sing it all over the booth of Italy. Of course, in Naples, they sing it still in Neapolitan. But I sang it for you in Italian, and if you want to catch the song and hear the song, just buy a ticket for the Christmas concert, Love Under the Christmas Tree. You still can buy it until the end of the year, right, JJ? Yeah. So until the end of the year, you can sit in front of your screen and you can buy the ticket and you can enjoy the concert. Hey, Richard! Richard is also from all the way from Liverpool. So it's in the middle of the night. Probably you couldn't sleep. Welcome, Richard. Richard was with us also last Saturday. So, do we exchange gift for Christmas in Italy? Yes, we do. And actually, like eating, we do a lot. We do 1 month of Christmas celebration, un mese di festa, 1 month of feast. We also have 3 occasions where we can share. You can share presents, and every family, it's been in my experience, have different traditions. In my family, you get presents only on Christmas night, so the night of the 24th, and then you get presents on the Epiphany, which is January 6th. Some other also start already to give gift on La Notte di Santa Lucia, which is Saint Lucy night, which is between the 12th and the 13th of December. Some family also gift their kids also that night. In my family, we celebrated Santa Lucia, but we never did presents. So yes, this is another tradition. And Babbo Natale, we have Babbo Natale, which is Santa Claus, and but it's only in recent year. I mean, I had it also when I was little girl, but it's a tradition from the northern of Europe. We talk about it. Remember, Santa Claus comes from Holland. Actually, came from Spain and then went to Holland. So we have it in Italy too. But the main figure for Christmas for us is always La Befana. And then another things that traditions that we have in Italy, we say Natale con I tuoi and Pasqua con chi vuoi. And we are really peculiar on that, which means Christmas with your close family and Easter with whoever you want. So this is normally what we do on Christmas night and Christmas Day. We have small reunion with our close family. And of course, Christmas night normally is with mom and dad and grandma and grandpa if they are alive. And then on Christmas Day, normally you also have aunt and uncles and cousins join you. We have a bigger celebrations. We also have a second day of Christmas, which is Santo Stefano, Saint Stephen, which is the day after. And that's the day when the family becomes even bigger. Normally, you go to the house of another family members with the same group of people. So we have 3 big food celebrations: the night before Christmas, Christmas Day, and second Christmas Day. And this goes on until the end of the year, actually until January 6th. That's why all the people that start the diet in Italy, they start normally on January 7th. Before that, it's almost impossible not to sit on the table and have much too much food. This year we're all going to be in quarantine, Italy more than all the other countries. And yes, I've heard also from my family that they bought tons of food. They don't even have to get out, so they can stay in their pajama or in the stretchy pants and have as much food as they want. So I'm sure that January 7, a lot of people will be on a a very strict diet, because until then there is no chance in hell that Italian will not have much food, and neither us. So guys, you're watching from all over the world. I see also La Storia Nostra, and you're watching from Roma. Yes, I see. So Roma, com'è il Natale quest'anno a Roma? Do you have a lot of people? I see somebody from La Storia Nostra. I always write the most beautiful comments on my YouTube. Let me know. How is the Christmas in Rome? Is it quiet? I mean, we'll be talking in a second about Christmas in Venice. You know, I'm from Venice, Italy, and of course, there's no people around in Venice, so I will show you a couple of pictures, but they still put up a Christmas tree and everything. But of course, should you be in Italy next year? Because this year, none of us can be in Italy. Here are a few little village that I think everywhere is beautiful, but I've been and it's very beautiful around the holidays. The first one is Gubbio. We talk about, remember, the green heart of Italy, which is La Regione Umbria. And Gubbio is one of the city, of course. And look at that. They have actually the biggest Christmas tree, they say. In 1991, it was in the Guinness World Records. It's built on a mountain, as you see, and outside the city of Gubbio, and it's 2,130 feet from top to bottom, which is big, and it takes over 3,000 lights and 6 miles of electrical cable to create the tree, and it can be seen up to 30 miles away. I've seen it once, and it's huge. JJ has a couple of pictures to show you. It's very beautiful. It gets illuminated, of course, December 8th, what I told you is the beginning of Le Feste di Natale, and it stays lit until January 6th. That's from the castle of Gubbio. You can see it's just a spectacular, big tree. Of course, if you are there and you can drive around with your car, you see lights everywhere. It's kind of magnificent. So should you be next year in Italy, and should you be in the center of Italy, make a stop to Gubbio, and you will be impressed by the Christmas tree. Staying on the south, another beautiful city around the holidays, beautiful always, it's Salerno, which is just outside Naples, for the one of you, many of you I know. They have something called the Luci d'Artista, which is the lights of artists, and look at that. They have all these beautiful Christmas lights all over the city. Some of them, they even move. I think they start building in mid-November, and because it takes months of preparation. Then, of course, is not this year. This picture must have been of a couple years back when, you remember, old-fashioned, when we could be all together. This year, I'm not sure if they did it also this year. I didn't have time to Google it. Guys, if you are from Salerno or from Naples, can you please tell me if they did also the Luci d'Artista also this year? JJ have also maybe also more picture that he showed you. It's just a beautiful kind of light. The city is lit all over, and so many different variations. They have all kind of different figures. Some of the lights move around. They have music. It's just very beautiful and joyful. And of course, all the bars and restaurants are open, and you can have food until late at night. Remember, this is when normally there is no COVID. So next year, should you be in Italy, you can do Gubbio, you can do Salerno. And going up to the north, beautiful is also not far from where I am. We've been there with the Giada Live many times. The Lake of Como, yes, where Mr. George Clooney lives. They have something called La Città dei Balocchi, which means the city of the presents. They have all these mercatini, this little market where they sell a present for children. As you can see, they lit the whole city in a incredible, beautiful, it's very joyful, it's very beautiful. That's why I decided to put that square on the back of me. It's just magnificent. Look at that. And you can see, of course, the Lake of Como there far away. It's just beautiful. And of course, again, restaurants, bars are open all over the place. You see, this is where probably last year when all the people could be all together. Is just beautiful. Stay on the north if you like a cold weather. Here still is Città dei Balocchi. Another nice place to see during the holidays. If we next year we are in Venice together, we should stop to Bolzano, which is on the north. Look at that. They have the snow. You guys watching from the East Coast, it's very cold like in New York. And they have, of course, they are in the nel mezzo delle Alpi, on the Alps, the mountains, and they also decorate Bolzano to perfections. Look at that. They have little mercatini di Natale, the little markets of Christmas. You can eat the castagne on the street. We are, what do you call castagne in English, JJ? Those little, those brown things that you can roast. You have them here in Las Vegas too. We were talking about castagne. Can anybody tell me what do you call it, castagne in English? Castagne? No, I don't know how you call them. But anyway, in Bolzano, you smell castagne everywhere. You can eat the Torrone, the best Torrone, remember, is from the north of Italy. And chestnuts. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Rose. Chestnuts roasting over open fire. I even sang it last Saturday, for God's sake, and I couldn't remember. Thank you, Rose, for chestnuts. So you can have chestnut smell everywhere, and it's to die for. Bolzano. Do you have more pictures of Bolzano, JJ? It's just very, very beautiful. And thank you, Roger. Everybody is telling me chestnuts. Another beautiful place, a couple of years back, remember my father is from Priverno, provincia di Latina, which is near the Lazio region, not far from Naples. Another beautiful place to see if you are in the south of Italy around the holiday. Spectacular. It's called Polignano Al Mare. Here you see the picture. They illuminate, is on the coast, of course, on the sea. Al Mare means on the sea. And Polignano, of course, they have all this, they lit all the center. I have some beautiful picture. It's in the Puglia region. Look at that. And they put, it looks like the paper of the Baci Perugina. You remember my favorite chocolates? The stars and the blue we talk about. It really looks like a chocolate, the chocolate paper of the Baci Perugina. Christmas music. Look at that. And they lit the whole little village. But of course, the most beautiful parts are the one that face the sea. So you have the reflection of the Christmas lights on the water. Is Polignano Al Mare is just a spectacular place of the lucis over there. And another place that is beautiful is Loco Rotondo. Loco Rotondo, I found some pictures. They also, again, they have these little villages and they decorate it everywhere. And look at these pictures. Even during the day also it's beautiful. And of course, I am in love with the old booth of Italy, but I do love also the south because they are very, very keen to keep their tradition, more than us at the north, I must say. So you can find traditional food. You don't see much people going out at night around the holidays because everybody likes to stay home with their family. And I must say more in the south than in the north. In the north we are kind of more, I don't want to say modernized, but we just kind of let the tradition go. But no, the people from the south of Italy, they are very, very traditional people, and it's very beautiful. So guys, I hope next year we can go to Italy. And of course, I am from Venice, Italy, as many of you know. And I was talking to my friends in Venice, and this year, of course, also Venice at the Christmas decorations. And there's been a big discussion because we have normally always a beautiful Christmas tree on Piazza San Marco, which is the main square. And we do also have one this year. JJ is going to show you the picture. It was installed December the 4th. Here, by the way, are some of the lights on the canals of Venice. And JJ, can you find? And here's the famous Christmas tree. The Christmas tree that they built this year, is built by Fabrizio Plessi, and is called the Tree of Life, l'albero della vita. Actually, it's a digital tree with the projections on monitor. So the one that you see, JJ, I think there is another pictures, those little blocks that are golden lit, they're actually, during the day, it's kind of ugly, I must say. Can you find the Christmas tree in a second? I show you. You see, during the day, that's the way it looks, because those are actually monitors. And you can project on those monitors, according to Fabrizio Plessi, any kind of colors and images. So my friend, the Venetians, of course, they said that during the day when it's not lit, it's like a bulk of iron with no shapes and very ugly. But at night, of course, when they project those lights on those screen. It looks very pretty. JJ will show you the picture again. So that's the Christmas tree that we have in Venice. It doesn't look very pretty during the day, but look how pretty it's at night. And they build it between the two columns, which is an unusual location. Normally the Christmas tree is on the other side. So this year there were a lot of discussions in Venice for the Christmas tree. And JJ also show you the Ponte di Rialto, the Rialto Bridge, because they also projected their beautiful light this year. It's Festa delle Luci, they call it. So it's going to be a feast of light, and is a very special Christmas, of course. There is no tourist allowed in Venice, so they decide to leave Venice anyway, and they project on the Rialto Bridge. My friends from Venice said it's very beautiful, and they have all kind of images and lights telling the story of Venice. By the way, the one of you that really love Italy, I see all of you watching. Many of you already know. Next year in October, we have to skip this year. I always take a large group of fans together with Perillo Tours. We always go to Italy, and we tour Italy. We were supposed to do the tour with Perillo this October. Of course, it didn't happen because we were in the middle of COVID-19 just 2 months ago. But it's planned for next year in October, and God willing, we all gonna be able to fly to Italy. Italy, remember the booth of this is in sign language, and we will be able to go to Venice together. So next year is gonna be a very happy year. So actually it's been a happy year also, this one. I mean, it's been a joy for me to take you on these virtual tours to Italy, and I hope you enjoyed today this talk about traditions. And if you have different traditions, I see many of you watching from a different part of the world. If you have different tradition, please share them there in the comments with me, and I always love to read and to answer back to all of you. What is la storia nostra? Sei I mattondini del DNA, the DNA bricks. Yes, hai ragione. Yeah, he said that actually the one in Venice. Thank you for reminding me. The Christmas tree that they built in Venice is called l'albero della vita, the tree of life. And those cubes, those monitors, actually are the DNA bricks that build life history. So everything is about history, because believe it or not, guys, we are going to be part of history. All of us, we've been in the middle of COVID. 20 years from now, we can say, oh, do you remember when we were in the middle of COVID? We can be interviewed by news, and young people will not know nothing about it. And we can say we survived, we were there. And in my personal recalls would be that it's been an unfortunate year for business, because of course I had many concerts and many plans and things that were supposed to happen. Believe it or not, I had in September I had booked 20 concerts in China. Yes, China, ladies and gentlemen. And then COVID happened. Of course, the 20 concerts in China will not happen until probably next year. But and of course my Carnegie Hall, everything got cancelled. But I lost that kind of things, but I gained all of you. I started to do this Giada Live. I started to educate myself with sign language. I started to get connected more and more with so many of you, and we have created what I'm very proud of, our circle of love. Remember, I even got this one that will always remind me of this year, the 2020 circle of love. Thank you, Jenny and Diane and Alina, for this beautiful circle of love. And remember, I am the star and you are my circle all around me. So all of you that watch today for the first time, you are welcome to be with us every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. That's when we go on. And of course on Tuesday normally I have an amazing guest. And of course on Thursday, like today, I do the episode together with Richard Micheli and Italian Living. By the way, thank you, Richard, for your support. Also to the concert last Saturday. You are an amazing friend. And then on Saturday, which is going to be in 2 days, we are always in the kitchen cooking some delicious food. So Saturday we'll be cooking. And then of course on Sunday, I'm always gathering on a different page on patreon.com. And you are all welcome to become part of my team awesome if you would like to. It's a page where you need to subscribe. It costs you €1, $1, whatever, or up, but the minimum is $1. And every Sunday we are there singing and having music together. Talking of music, if you love my music, I know many of you were saying I love the song in the beginning. That's What Child Is This? Is my new single, the only Christmas single I made this year. Planning to do more next year. If you like that song of all my music, you can always find it, and please do, and go and look for it on different Apple Music, Spotify, and Amazon. If you're watching from YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, I've learned that in sign language. And if you are on Facebook, I know of you, many of you have not done it. Some of you are watching from my personal page. You have to please put your like to the page, the Giada Valenti page, which is facebook.com /Giada Valenti page, the one that needs the like. So please put your like on my Facebook page, because that's where I post all my news. Of course, I hope you're going to be joining me Saturday, 2 days from now. I'm going to be in the kitchen, thanks to Bob and Marilu that will do my food shopping. I will be cook some nice stuff for the holidays, a pasta with fish, and I will make for you, I show you how to make l'albero di Natale con il panettone, the Christmas tree with the Pandoro, actually. So, guys, I'm going to say hello to all of you. I'm going to have my dinner, probably. And Rose, brava Giada, bellissima. Grazie mille, Rose. Grazie Diane, Jenny, La Storia Nostra, Gallina Capanni from Los Angeles, and Jenny Dolin, all of you, Roger, big group of people. Thank you to all of you for being with me. If you're new, please don't forget to tune in again on Saturday. And I will see you Saturday in my kitchen, and then Sunday for some music. And don't forget, if you wanna be entertained by Christmas music, you still can buy my ticket for Love Under the Christmas Tree, and you can watch on replay. And by the way, if you have a ticket, then you can watch it until the end of the year as many times as you want. And as you can see, I have many guests cheering their hello and greetings with us. Darlene Love, Tony Orlando, Joe Mantegna, Matt Gus, Peter Sincari, Felix Cavallero of the Rascal, Jim Caruso, David and Sarah Joy Miller, of course, David of Il Divo, Jen Kramer, Amazing Magicians, Dennis Bono, China Forbes of Pink Martini, the Bronx Wanderers, our headliners here in Vegas, Nathan East, one of the greatest musicians we have in the world, Michael Linton, Tom Dreesen, which is an amazing comedian, Randolph Duke, the designer of the stars who made also my gowns, and many, many more. So please, if you want to enjoy some music, and go there. And remember, tomorrow, the day after, is going to be also the version closed captioned for you, and I will make sure that you all know how to watch. Guys, I'll say ci vediamo sabato in cucina, which means I will see you Saturday in the kitchen. Un abbraccio e grazie di cuore, e I'll see you Saturday for some delicious recipe. Ciao!
Dankeschön, dear old Dankeschön. Thank you for seeing me again. Though I'm here in my solitude, I know you are there, and in my heart I smile again. And so I sing here in my solitude, waiting to see you, same time, same place, and I can't wait to say again, Dankeschön, Dankeschön, Dankeschön.